Yeah, I believe 17 would miss.
Okay. So it's
Yeah, because you were 18.
16, 16, 13, 14, 16, and 15. So yeah, it was almost all top damage, my rolls. I got a +8 to attack and +8 to damage.
I think I have a +7 still.
The
'Cause I
combination of the combination of magic weapon plus
Yeah.
one-handed fighting, which is such a good fighting style.
Wait, wouldn't you have a +7 to damage?
Nope.
No, wait, never mind.
Is it-
Yeah,
because I have a +1 weapon,
yeah, I just remembered.
so it would be technic, and I get the +2 damage from one-handed fighting. So
Yeah.
I love sword and board. Like I know it's like the most stereotypical thing ever, but sword and board is just so much fun.
I still have 8 bullets.
I like shields.
Shields are fun. My first character I ever made was a paladin who specialized in using a shield. His name
This
is
is the one that made Haley jealous.
Elbricht Totevakter, and I loved his name, Elbricht Totevakter, which actually means watcher or warden of the dead.
Yeah, they know Elbrick.
Yeah, you all know
Daddy.
him. Yeah, you know Elbricht.
Wait, I
Well,
do?
Zesk doesn't.
Silver Fox.
Which one's that one?
That was
That's a
in-
babysitters.
that's the babysitters. Basically, he's a level 10 paladin, and I made him basically like
Okay.
old. Well, he's older, so I had to make it like that.
Yeah, but you have Barula at level 13 pro.
Yes, but I'm a human. You're a dwarf. It's kind of like what they did with Travis Ferguson on Critical Role with
Oh, Ferguson?
not Ferguson. Sorry, Travis Ferguson is my military bro who's finally coming home.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, he after serving longer than anticipated because of reasons and COVID, he's finally coming home at the end of the month. So,
Yay.
and he needs to because he barely spent 1 week with his newborn son.
Aw.
Oh.
Yeah. And he has a lot of trauma, right? Like, I think he got named I think awarded something for being like the #1 chaplain during a crisis situation during what
Oh, he
happened.
was a chaplain? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Zesk, he was
Pastor, don't forget to log into Roll20.
Oh,
Invite
yeah.
unmute the mic.
Zesk, he was in Afghanistan during the crap.
Chaplains in general just have too much shit to deal with. Like, I do not.
I mean, there's a reason why I will always say that I have the utmost respect for chaplains, and at the same time, as being a pastor, I never want to be one because I already have to deal with enough stress as a pastor. The amount of stuff a chaplain has to deal with is insane.
And they can't talk about any of it. Yep.
No.
Yeah, they deal with a bit.
I personally think pastors would be a lot worse.
No.
Matter. I can guarantee you a chaplain is worse. It's a
No.
pastor on steroids, and it's. I
Yeah.
don't understand how they do it.
Let me put you this way. A pastor matter is a pastor for one congregation. A chaplain is a chaplain not just for is a chaplain for the entire United States military.
And they legally
just
can't
army.
talk about anything they hear. Like,
Nope.
it's all confidential.
I have your touch.
The best they can do is try to like physically stop somebody from doing something bad, but they can't tell anybody else.
Yeah.
That's why you have Fort Hood.
And also, chaplains cannot carry weapons. They have to.
Also, yep.
They have to have.
A bodyguard?
No. Yeah, they all have bodyguards essentially. Like technically, you have to be but even those bodyguards have to be specifically trained to defend the chaplain.
And they're
It's
not
not
even
like-
necessarily bodyguards. It's more of, hey, I'm not allowed to shoot that guy, so go shoot that guy for me.
No, it is. No, it actually. No, it legit is. No, it legit is. They don't even shoot a guy. They literally just say, "Hey, go and help me out here." But yeah, chaplains are, I like to say, they are like the biggest, have some of the biggest hearts, and also can have the biggest problems after returning to civilian life. There are two types of chaplains in this, and I could not be either of those types. Because there's not only military chaplain, there's hospital chaplain. And both are really, really needed and very, very, very difficult.
Ignis, you were right. Your ponytail's getting really fucking long.
It is, man.
I see how it slaps you in the face now. Like I just saw, I saw that and I was like, oh no.
I mean, I do appreciate the hoodie, though.
No, definitely very nice.
Okay.
But it have things on the back? It does.
It does. I love it. That is so good.
I'll be
I'm
right
not
back.
even a...
Yep.
Oh,
Approve.
it's just a long I like it. I like it.
I approve. Also, I just really want to walk up to everyone with this unconscious drow on my back and be like, "So, how did you guys' day go?"
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to
Uh,
100, how crazy is shit supposed to go this session, Rebel?
I don't like the nervous laughter.
That's not a number.
Not a number. To be-
Pastor, you know her best. Can you quantify that to a number?
on a scale of 1 to 10, shit's about to get real.
I'm gonna give that like an 8.5, if not more.
Thank you, Ignis.
Wait, no. This is, I have something terrible planned for Jeremiah. No, this is, I have something terrible planned for Renee / Jeremiah. Not a Death Con Natalie.
Now, see, it went from nervous laughter to maniacal cackling, so I'm actually bumping that up to a 9.
Who are Renee and Jeremiah?
This is
Not from college.
No,
But,
no.
okay, I don't think this would come as a surprise that I would troll the hell out of people.
No, I also quantify everything that Rebel does in terms of college stuff, and only she laughs at it. So she's still at death. She's still at Death Con. She's still at Death Con. I'll get him one. Ooh, chocolate covered. I'm coming right away.
Damn it. Our best
Attention
like
span.
censor here.
No matter stuff what I do.
Well, yeah, but our censor
So-
here for like figuring out how fucked we are just went to go get chocolate. So like, I can't help but be upset by this.
Let me put it to you this way. So, our college campus has some very conservative pre-seminary students, and Pastor's been on the end of this. I've done a lot of work on him before he met my sister. And what I used to do was throw a theological bomb at these pre-seminary students. I would make sure the ones that were still friends but had the biggest divergence on theology were in the same vicinity.
Wait, what do you mean a theological bomb?
I can give you some.
So, in the LCMS church, well, the big one was, can women serve on the altar?
I don't see a good reason why not.
Yeah, no, neither do I. But if you want to watch a little boy cry real hard, real quick,
Rewatching children in pain. I mean, it's funny, yes, but like
no.
not
Well, they're
morally.
all
right.
older
No,
than me.
they're
too.
my age.
They were all
30.
older than
Oh,
me.
watching
Well,
adults
so at
cry
that
is even
time,
better
20.
because then it's
So
morally
that time, like,
acceptable.
19,
And
20.
Yep.
College kid.
Yeah, college.
they're
To be
legally an
fair-
adult, so
to
it's
be
morally
fair,
Yeah, I
acceptable
wouldn't
and
do
fun.
that I would do that to a high
To
school.
be fair, Rebel tried to do that with me, and it never phased me because I was actually calm, cool, and
Liar.
Oh no! Like the whole, I mean, comparatively, literally to everyone else. Like I know I was a bit of a weirdo and a bit of a stickler back like in my early college days. Come junior and senior year, though, I woke up.
Only
Yeah,
a bit?
though.
that took a lot of breaking.
Debates and arguments like that sound like a great time. Like that's the shit I live
Oh
for.
no, they
It sounds
really
so much
are.
fun.
Like
Oh, it's fun.
even with the whole thing, it was basically comes to the point of even I say to Rebel, while I respect your opinion, it's not the one I hold because of there are different ways that a woman can serve. And to be fair, if that isn't the case and you have to have a woman in the altar, then yeah, sure, go right ahead. But also that's supposedly supposed to be the guy's job. And if a guy is too much of a pansy to do it and a woman has to show him the balls to do it, then yeah, go and do it. AKA
I think That was my favorite one to do because it's really at the sexism and a lot of the guys pop out.
Oh no, the LCMS is very sexist, and I hate it.
Meritocracy sounds like the best situation, like everywhere.
Um,
Whoever can do it best. I don't give a
the
fuck what you look like.
Well, it was kind of
what was the
that
other
way.
one I liked using?
The biggest thing for everyone, the biggest thing was like their whole biggest thing is, well, that leads to women pastors, and I'm like, no, it doesn't.
Why is that a bad thing?
It's an that's strictly LCMS.
It's not strictly LCMS. It's a lot of people, and even I have issues with it in the fact that, and if you want to just say it, the only thing I can say is the big guy upstairs gave men jobs to do. One of that jobs was pastor. At the same time,
Why are we talking about the LCMS?
because we are. At the same time,
We're trash
we're
talking
trash talking. I'm giving them examples.
because they deserve it.
No, well, they do. But
Yeah.
anyway, at the same time, though, women need to be important parts in the church, and they need to be leaders in the church. They just don't have the job of preaching and giving out the sacraments. That's strictly what God said. Guys, you do that. Women have the job of teaching, making sure everything runs smoothly and actually efficiently, and actually making sure that the pastor doesn't screw up too much.
How are we getting on this topic?
I was saying because they're maniacal.
I started cackling maniacally and Pastor explained what I used to do in college because that's the term he was
What
using.
happened?
It was essentially I was explaining what I call the Augusta symbol of cackling, and I utilize how much he's going to screw over people from college, like Jeremy. So I'm screwing over Renee lap. We're not at the screwing over Natalie.
What did Natalie do to
You
get
guys
screwed
totally
over so
lost
bad?
me.
Yeah, pretty much. Natalie was just a weird person.
No, I have a bad story about college, but
Yeah,
that'll wait for
and a different campaign.
We should do honestly we should do like a college story guide.
We should do like a school campaign. Have I mentioned this? This seems like a fun idea.
I have
Yeah.
it.
You talked to me about it last night.
Guys.
Please do not put in a Phil Allman
No.
villain.
No, I'll do it. I'll be the creep that you can.
If you put in Phil Allman, we get to slit his throat.
God.
So actually, Zesk, I have Strixhaven.
We got the MacGuffin.
I have Strixhaven, and I have an entire way to make a school. And I was actually going to utilize the fact that it's a military academy where you get sent on missions for 4 years and develop a school and
He's
everything,
like, yes,
and then you can
just yes.
have Banes and Bonds, and I actually have report cards.
Okay,
and
Haley,
everything.
no, I'm dead serious. This is what we talked about last
I
night.
have it. Like Zesk, I have it.
Pastor, shut up and take my money. Let's do it. When are we doing this?
It'll be the next family campaign that happens on Fridays
Jesus.
after
Thank you
everything
for
is
Character.
said
Appreciate
and
it.
done.
After Abyss and then Icewind Dale.
Yeah, screw it. We're just
So
gonna
far
do.
away. Damn.
I mean, I can also just.
He needs time to plan.
Actually, no, I
No,
don't.
this
I've been
is-
planning. No, I've been planning in my head for the last couple of weeks because I've been in COVID and I've been in everything. And thank you.
But you're
Get it down.
I was
I'm negative, but
wondering why my
I just got my
apartment was
test.
so-
I'm negative.
I was wondering
Yeah.
why my apartment was so warm, and I realized I forgot to turn off the oven after I got my pizza out of it. We're good. We're good now.
Yeah, wait, I'm glad.
Oh, Matter
I'm
is
glad we
back.
don't have a fiery
I've been
explosion.
back.
Yeah, he's
But I
been back.
just
He's been in
wanted
chat.
to.
Just wanted to listen to the chaos.
Yes.
Okay, let's
Alright,
go.
and we're gonna be playing one of my favorite. I'm gonna be able to play one of my favorite NPCs that isn't alive.
I could definitely do the campaign, though. I literally have an entire system, an entire lead book of NPCs I could dump on all of you and actually report cards in 4 years and everything.
And I'm making a
Something.
school.
You're
I'm
getting excited
making-
for something that's not going to happen soon, and I hate it.
I
can
mean,
make a
it could
school
happen.
character.
It could happen soon. I mean, I can do things. I can. Never mind. Let's just continue. Let's just go play. Let's go play. I want to play my character now.
Okay. Welcome back. You guys are coming from the old tower where, after skirmishing and the DM failing to have a rooftop chase, is to a final standoff. You guys got the MacGuffin, aka the Stone of Golgor, which is currently in the possession of Aker. You have one prisoner. You've given one of the drow to city guard, and one of the drow is dead.
Is a pile
Rest
of
in peace,
ash.
Solon. He is a pile of ash. Also, his name was Solon, just for the record.
Dang it, another Solon.
Yeah. They all had names. And you guys have made your way back to the tavern with your current prisoner. Edmund had to dip after saying that he needs to make some cash.
That man is so weird. I like him.
I'm not surprised. Actually, no,
Indeed.
I am. Why does the paladin like a con man?
Wait, he's a con man?
Well, he tends to mean well. He just, exaggerates a bit.
We discussed
Oh,
this earlier today. Did you get hit in the head?
a few times. Actually, I didn't get hit in the head. I got pierced by some bullets and poisoned. And also, can someone help me please tie up this guy so we can ask him questions in a legal manner? AKA, I'm just going to leave the room while you guys go do your thing.
As soon as you say
You're the
tie
one
up,
that does things
glance away.
legally, so you do the legal manner
That's
questioning.
that's true, but
Did
I
we have
mean,
to
I
tie
could.
them up? I mean,
I'm
they
very
kinda just-
tired. I'm very tired, and I could get someone to help us out with all of this.
I mean, we could just wake him up without tying them up. I mean,
Well,
do look
here's
like
the
they're
thing.
be
He
pretty
always
exhausted.
could. Well, here's the thing. You always. What my aunt always says is, you tie someone up so that you can show dominance in this situation. But more importantly than all of this is that we have to make sure that he tells the truth. So
I mean,
what I'm
being
supposing
tired-
is, does anyone know a cleric? Besides, and I look, besides River. Sorry, I'm actually River. Do you have Zone of Truth, a spell that can make people tell the truth?
Bell just points over. What about Tommy?
That could work.
Anywho, I'm
happen
gonna
to
go be in the
have
other
a
room for this.
spell like
You
that.
enjoy the questioning.
Okay. Are you okay, Miss Bell?
I just need a little nap.
Okay. Bye. Can someone get me a towel for these wounds, please? They really
Yeah.
hurt.
By the way, a few of you are like riddled with bullets and bleeding, and
Yeah.
the only one who seems to be unharmed is River.
River, can you get some bandages for me, please?
Oh, yes, sure.
Also,
Right,
can you
yeah,
make people tell the truth?
I can't really make them, and I wouldn't want to, but we can ask questions.
Mr. Bacher, do you know anyone who can magically make people tell the truth?
No.
We don't really need
Ah,
to use
crap.
magic. I mean, I'm sure as long as we explain what happened, we can figure out why they suddenly attacked us and like what they were doing here.
I mean, we could go to the boss.
You mean my aunt?
No.
Well, what do you mean, boss?
Yeah, I'm kinda
Boss
confused
of
too.
them.
No, who's that?
Yeah, who is that?
Remember the guy in the party?
Oh, he popped up for a second and then
Oh.
disappeared? What, you sure he's related
Yeah.
to them?
There's not a lot of drow in the city. And if he isn't the boss, he would know who the boss is.
But he has some high potent magic. I mean, to be able to cast darkness and to disguise himself with that much, well, ease, wouldn't it make it so that we would just have another tough fight in our hands? Or at the very least, I don't know, we do have technically an upper hand since we have one of his goons, but I just knocked this guy out. What happened to the other two?
One's right here.
Well, I know, this is the one I knocked out, River.
No, another one.
Wait, we
Yeah,
have
like-
two?
The guards have him.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Uh,
Wait, why did we not just turn in this one to the guards too?
we can. I just thought you guys wanted to ask some questions first.
Yeah, you were the one that wanted to ask questions.
Well, to be fair, he did shoot me, and
Listen,
to
why don't I
also
just
be
wake
fair,
him
he
up?
hurt all of you guys, and I
don't I
actually
just
like
wake-
all of you guys, so I want to make. And it kind of looked like he was trying to grab a stone. And I know that's what you guys have been after, so...
We can't really ask any questions if we don't wake him up.
Well, I still think we
walk
need to
up.
tie him up. Especially because if he wakes up surrounded by enemies, he's going to do a fight-or-flight response. And usually when people are in that and he's this well-trained, it's most likely going to be fight. Or to look for a way until he can fly.
I mean, we could
Fly?
offer him bread. We probably have bread downstairs.
Probably also some mead. Usually wine also helps. Or some type of alcohol.
You've been talking to my other set of players too much better. Bread.
I feel like we've gone
He's
through one
innocent.
interrogation scene where we're just trying to intimidate him with an owl bear to now, hi, how is it going? Here's some nice bread and some nice drinks and everything. So how has been your day? In the same day too. Holy crap, we are bipolar party.
I mean,
Mhm.
I don't think River would really.
Didn't want to scare him with an owl bear.
Yeah. Like, we're going
You guys
River's way
over
now.
to
I like that. I
the
mean,
town.
I'm okay with either way. It's honestly whatever, getting the information and what we need. Actually,
Can I wake him up now?
okay, yeah. Also, Mr. Bacher, are you feeling okay?
Yeah, why?
No, you weren't hurt in that fight or anything?
I mean, in most fights I get hurt, but okay, I'm okay. I'm not
Okay,
sick or
well,
anything.
okay, well, I can patch you up a little bit if you want, just so you're feeling up to fighting shape. Or does anyone actually need that?
Huh? That was for the guy waking up. Also, I rolled that horribly. It's actually a 9. It's 4 plus 5. I don't know why the plus 5 didn't add.
Did you guys? I'm assuming you guys brought him back up to the study on the second floor.
I
Yeah,
would guess so. That's our interrogation room now.
the study is an interrogation room.
Okay. You do take them into there. I'm assuming you're going to take the weapons.
I do. I take the weapons from them.
Also roll me an investigation check.
Okay, I can do that. I'm decent at that. I got a 14.
Okay. So you do take his guns. You take his one gun.
Can I take
You
the?
also find
Oh, do I find his bullets? How many bullets do I find?
he has 20 on his person.
I take all the bullets and I say, Mr. Bacher, here you go. I know you use this weapon too, and I give him 20 bullets.
You also find 4 packets of this powder that kind of has a smoky scent.
And I'll just keep a hold of that. Can I make a nature check to, or
Yes.
okay?
Nature checks, I think, is going to be the best for this. Like, pull up.
17.
Pull it up in the appendix.
17.
17. Okay. Okay. So you do know what this is. This is called smoke powder, as I'm looking up the stats
Oh,
on these bad boys.
I know what this does. It's like I have a smoke bomb.
Powder is an magical explosive cheaply used to propel a bullet out of a barrel of a firearm. It's stored in airtight wooden kegs or a tiny waterproof leather packet. The packet contains enough smoke powder for 5 shots. The keg holds enough smoke powder for 500 shots. If smoke powder is set on fire, dropped, or otherwise handled roughly, it explodes and deals fire damage to each creature or object within 20 feet. 1d6 for a packet, 96 for a keg. You have 4 packets, so 1d6 a packet.
I
You need
give all of this to Bacher because I use martial weapons and I don't think using explosions or guns is really my forte. So I just give this all to Bacher and just say, here you go, Mr. Bacher. I think you would know what's best to do with all of this, including this
and just
gunpowder, smoke powder stuff.
And just a forewarning, dispel magic will make the smoke powder useless.
Okay, so I give that all to Bacher.
One
Alright.
bag of smoke powder.
4.
4 packets.
4.
4.
And 20 bullets.
Yeah, I got the bullets. Okay. So I'm guessing you did that while you're tying them up.
Yeah, I would like take him up, tie him up, and then go and do that. So, yeah.
Mm.
Alright. So it takes a little bit for the drow to come around.
And double mounted.
And he just kind of looks around with his pale yellow eyes and says nothing.
Good morning.
No response.
Are
Do you want some bread?
Or water?
Yeah, I was guessing that.
Kind of unresponsive. He's something's wrong. Did he hit his head too hard?
No. He probably doesn't want to say anything because his boss will get mad at him.
For talking?
Yeah.
That's why I suggested a person who could magically make him tell the truth. Even then, though.
Force him to do things.
Yeah, and plus that
Definitely
would
in the book to not do that. To make friends relations.
that also doesn't force him to talk. That just means he has to tell the truth.
Yeah, I just realized that too. Can I speak to him in Elvish?
You can certainly try.
Alright. I speak to him in Elvish, and I just say, "We could have killed you. I chose not to. I can't say anything else for my other companions. All I want to know is what's going on here. I don't want anyone else to be hurt. Please."
Roll an insight check for me.
Okay. I'm decent at that.
And Bacher and River can as well. Belle, you're still outside the room. so
Okay,
you
I
can
got
be
a
able to on
6.
this.
I got a 16.
23.
16 for me. Nicely done.
Oh no.
River, you're just kind of you've used a lot of magic today. You did get hurt, but you used a lot of magic today. And you just generally want the best from people.
Here.
Solon and Bacher, you both know while the elf did not seem to know what you were saying in common, definitely picked up that they know Elvish and is still refusing to speak.
Hmm.
I give Bacher a look, kind of telling him, "Do you want me to continue this and try to get him to talk?" Kind of a look.
Mm, quick question, Rebel. What was the name of the pirate dude?
You want the name you know him by or the name that was at the party?
Both.
So you know him as Richard.
Okay.
He was called Drexel.
In Elvish, Bacher just goes, I'm guessing you work for Richard, or do you know him more as Drexel?
The eyes go right
One more time.
and the eyes go right to you, Bacher, and are boring holes into you.
He did not like that.
You get a very intense sense of loyalty.
We're actually friends of him in Elvish, of course.
What did we actually figure out
Roll a
between Sylvan and
deception check.
Elvish?
So Sylvan's old is like, how to describe this? It would be like
A dead stare.
Can I roll insight on this?
it's like Latin. It's like Latin talking to an Italian.
So
Yeah.
I'd like kind of pick up a couple words here and there.
Yeah.
So I'm rolling insight just to figure out what his emotions are when that name, and I got a 19. That'll work.
That will work.
I have a 19 on my insight because I just want to see his reaction to that name, Drixel or Richard.
The pick up more on last than Richard.
Okay.
And it is again that fierce loyalty.
Okay. Would I know who this is since I wasn't around the party when they met him?
I'm gonna say roll history at disadvantage. He's very careful about.
That's only a 10. That's only a 10.
Yeah, bare minimum.
Okay.
Rumors about who this Relaxel is. He runs the Shadow Network.
Okay.
He's a pirate. He's a braggart, mystic.
Do I know the bare information about
but
all of
not
them?
a typical drow.
Not a typical drow.
Yeah, that was like made very clear. Like, this guy's a pain in the ass to everyone. He's very buoyant. Definitely, if he is in the limelight, he plays it up, and not a lot of people seem to know who he is.
Parker, can you say that thing again? I couldn't quite understand you. Like I heard you, but I didn't really get it.
Not going to repeat it. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Sort of talking here.
And I just go to him. I can assure you, though I don't know this man, I don't want anything to happen to anyone. We just want to make sure that everyone is kept safe. We mean no harm to your boss. All we want to do is make sure that this city and everyone in it is safe. And
Doesn't matter.
Can I roll the we are friends of him at persuasion? Because last time Parker did talk to him, we were friends-ish.
This is either going to be deception or persuasion at disadvantage. You did attack.
While Solon was talking,
No,
by the
we
way, I
didn't.
was like standing like
We attacked
behind
him,
him, kind of doing
Yeah.
hand signs.
but
'cause I
not
can't speak.
Gerlach.
Solon attacked this one.
Yeah, because he was running away. I didn't know this information.
I'm gonna say you can either roll deception or it would be persuasion at disadvantage, but with Solon helping, it'll be just a straight persuasion check.
Go for it. Go for it, Matter.
23.
Okay.
Friends
In a
of
second.
Gerlaxel.
And we just want to make sure that the city is safe. And everyone in it.
The voice that comes out is a. Clicking on something. The voice is very light. A little more higher pitched than you were expecting. And how do I even believe you for half? And this is in pure Elvish.
I give you my word as an ebon would. I know that might not mean much, but it's all I have.
Doesn't.
I know. But I give you my own word. I attacked you because You attacked my friends up there, and I was guarding my own.
This is when it gets bad.
I didn't want to kill you, though. That's against the law here. So, I just want to make sure everyone is safe. I don't know what is going on. I'm not even sure why I'm here. But I do know that so many people were hurt because of the stone or something that you guys all had, and I don't know even what happened to that. All I care about is the fact that people are hurting, and I don't want the city to suffer anymore, or anyone in its walls to suffer anymore. So if you have any information that can cause any of this stupid stuff to end, I'd appreciate it. Please, we can give you food and water, and we'll release you when all this is done.
I'm gonna say, going off of Locker's persuasion check, this will not be a disadvantage, so you could roll a persuasion,
Okay.
unless you are being deceptive.
No, I am not. I'm being truthful.
Okay. Because this doesn't sound intimidating.
Okay, come on.
Great roll.
Straight roll?
Yeah, because this would be a deception, because you're the one that beat them
I
up.
know. I got a 22.
Okay.
I swear.
I
his dice
got a
are
plus
weird.
6.
What the hell can I
Close
trust you
on that.
line
That was
that he said
18.
earlier?
Hmm?
Just gonna go back and pull out the Harper pen.
You're pulling out the harp pen?
Yeah, I was gonna pull it out and just point to it and be like, I'm gonna convey trust. Because again, I can't speak the language per se, so I'm just trying to mime things. I've been doing that.
The gunslinger sees the harper pen and clams up.
Oops.
River?
Just stares at that pen.
I figured
You reckon? And I
know
ask
Uncle
him.
Caleb, so then
I ask him, do you recognize that?
I don't think I'm gonna say anything else.
I go to Common. River?
Mhm.
Do you have a way to contact them?
contact Uncle Caleb? Sure. I think so. I could just kind of go back to the main hub. I mean, he normally ends up there. He finds his way there. Normally he finds us actually.
I kind of figured. Can you get my uncle over here, please?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
How long would that take?
About an hour.
I'll go wait for him outside.
Okay.
I go to Belle and wake her up.
Okay, Belle's right outside. No, Belle's right outside the
Oh.
door.
Oh,
I
she is.
I just said I was going to a different room. I didn't say I was going to sleep.
Oh, okay. Well,
We thought you
go
were.
to
Sorry.
Belle.
River? Alright, go ahead. Sorry.
Hey, Belle, how fast do you think you can fly off to the dock?
That decently fast. Why? What's up?
I need you to get Richard and bring him here.
I don't know what I can do to convince him to come here.
Tell him we have one of his boys, and we want to give him back, and want to find out more about this whole thing.
Do we have a name for the boy?
I look over and say, Elvish, what name would Jarlaxle know you by?
Belrect.
I look over at Belle. Belbrick?
I'll type it in.
I go to.
Belric.
While he's doing that, I would be like to River, go get my uncle and get him here.
Mhm.
He's half drow, as you know. Maybe he can. And he seemed to recognize that pin.
I mean,
And I know
I
he's
figured he would consider it trustworthy because it's Uncle Caleb, and he's very trustworthy.
exactly.
River just showed them Harper pin.
Yeah. I mean, Uncle Caleb would know. He knows these things, and if this has anything to do with what he's been doing in the city,
Thank you for the
I would trust him
rocks.
more
How
than
you doing?
anyone else.
Bell, his name is Felrect. Go as fast as you can. Stolen's trying to do something else.
I will make an attempt.
Okay.
By the way, Belle is just on top of the door. She's just sitting on top of the door frame.
That's your chosen
Okay.
first.
Nice.
I
So,
would say this is a race, by the way,
Oh.
but key points do you have left?
I mean, I took a short rest, so all of them.
Yeah.
Not
I will
just
say I wasn't really gonna race. I didn't realize. At the very least, River doesn't know it's a race, so I'm kind of just taking.
No,
my
River
time.
wouldn't know it's a race.
neither would
More of the
Solon.
DM is like no, but this is how fast is Bell going? Because
I mean-
I honestly know the monk cannot race the paladin and the cleric.
I mean, she'd probably be dashing at 40 if she was asked to get him quickly. She wouldn't be using key points because it wasn't like an emergency.
I'd be just,
Okay.
and I would just be walking with River to the Harper's place.
Well, we're both going. I thought I was just going. I didn't know if we were both. I thought you wanted to stay with the dude.
I mean, I could stay with him.
I know you said
Dude,
you
I
were
don't
going
know.
wait outside. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, for you guys to get back. Also, Rebel, would I have any way to contact my uncle?
I'm gonna say no in this case.
Makes sense.
Uncle Caleb likes keeping his location secret because the Harpers are a very loose organization.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Bell says Walker. So just make sure I got this right. Go to the docks, find Draxel, and tell him that we've got his boy Felworked here and trying to figure some stuff out.
yes, I don't think I ever said Drexel.
Yeah,
I don't-
Richard. You're looking
Yeah.
for Richard.
I mean, I speak Sylvan, so I vaguely understand Elvish, but sure.
I feel like I heard every
Right.
third word is the way I interpreted it, which is why I translated. I was like, I don't get it.
I mean,
I need my comprehend languages.
Wouldn't I have known him as Draxel? Was I not there for that? Did I miss that
No,
bit?
you were not.
No,
It was me.
you were not. You were
whoever else.
flirting.
I was what?
You were flirting.
Right. And no one filled me in later. Got it. Okay. So
I didn't know it was
retract
important. I'm
the,
sorry.
retract the Drexel, save Richard instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Bell's heading to the docks. We're just going to Caleb. Parker, what are you doing?
I'm staying in there with him in case he wants to talk.
Okay. Okay.
So, buddy,
Olin, what are you
feel like
doing?
Knowing that he's waiting outside, I'd be in there with Bakker.
Okay.
Neom.
All right. We're gonna start with Bakker and Solon on this.
Okay.
Okay.
You're sitting with a drow who is not happy there was a Harper in the room.
Yeah. Quick question. Can I roll an insight check to see or did he visibly clam up?
Yeah, you both can roll insight checks.
Okay. Natural one.
He's hard to
I'm
read.
I'm actually going lucky it. Let's go.
You're gonna lucky it?
I am.
All right.
Rip.
It's hard to read. Real hard to read.
Great, Rip.
Not even magic can read him.
The celestial feeling that you get on your chest kind of like pops and stutters.
Great.
Still kind of freaks you out.
Excuse me.
This drow is very hard to read. Hi, Kitty.
I thought you were talking about mine. I'm like, mine's asleep off camera. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
There's something that happened. The drow's waiting to see what you two are going to do about it. But the glare that he shot specifically at River was very icy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But we saw that stare. We don't know the definition of it, right?
It was just a very plain stare. It was like, and the drow didn't really care about River. Prior to this, you were just two talking to him. It wasn't until he saw the pin. So you do know what was the precipitating event and what the reaction was, so you can take it from there. Hello, Raz.
Hi, Raz.
Guessing he's having talks.
It's okay.
Sol and I have an elf friend coming here. He
This Richard guy?
yes.
Hmm.
He can probably help us with this whole misunderstanding thing. So really?
Cats, man.
In Elvish, I just say, do you have something against the Harpers, Sir Felrek?
Just say we don't get them. And as the drow says that, you see a little trickle of blood come down.
I go and I cast lay on hands and heal him by 2.
Oh!
No.
As you watch their tongue start to cover over. So they tried to bite you.
No, I'm doing this. And I just go over and I immediately start healing him. You are not getting out of this.
Look,
We are not.
Richard wouldn't want you to be dead. Plus, it would be harder to explain. So, just wait. He'll be coming here.
I'm not going to let you kill yourself.
So I think that's about it unless someone wants to do something.
Solon is just going to look at him and ask him in Elvish.
No,
In all honesty, I don't see many drow up here. Honestly, can I just ask you one thing?
The white eyebrows crinkled down.
How has your life been up here? What was that? Sorry?
You need to get in roll 20.
Oh. Dang it. It says my server connection got interrupted. Gosh dang it, people.
It happens.
I know.
What did the drow say?
No
before we
Sudoku
jumped
for
up?
you. No. Bad. Jeez. I looked at him. So, how has life been for you up here?
Better.
heard only a little bit about what they do down there with men. My uncle, he was born down there, you know. He escaped. Started actually wanting to be a bounty hunter of all things, if you can believe it. He wanted to make a better life for himself. And basically said, as he so eloquently put it, fuck the matriarchy in all of the ways in the ass.
Our local pastor, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
He was from the northern part of the Underdark, near to Icewind Dale. Where were you originally from?
Brian.
Damn. How long you been out?
Oh, 50 years now.
Ugh.
You had a good life then?
Getting me up here.
I didn't want to hurt you. You hurt my friends, and my uncle taught me that your family, you defend them, no matter what. When he got up here, all he had was a bunch of adventurers who rescued him. They became his family, and, well, now he's got a bigger family to watch over. If you can believe it, they actually allowed a half drow to be in charge of a pretty big organization around here. Had to kick a lot of asses to get up into that position. They always said that he would do anything for his family. You got a good family yourself?
No.
Oops.
No, since they killed my brother.
What are you gonna do about it?
Leans back and says nothing.
Understand. Well, if it makes you any better, I don't want you to die. I don't know about your brother, but I don't think you dying up here is going to make him happy, though I wouldn't know that. So, you need, I'll stay up here. If you want anything, I can give you some bread. We have some wine downstairs. Hell, I can give you
Give
something
him
they
the
call
good
ghost fire
stuff.
shot if you really want to burn your insides.
I'm good.
I stand up and I just go and I just relax by the door and I look at Bacher. And I say in common, don't know who this guy is, but treat him with a little. We treat him well. Dark elves have enough trouble as it is.
I know.
No, you really don't. And that's it for me.
Okay.
Do that.
Let's go. Yep. Let's head over to Belle,
Yo.
who's flying.
Daniel, give me the orange.
That is what you hear as you leave the tavern. Daniel, give me that orange.
Sounds
As the
legit.
little kobold Daniel starts running with an orange. It's outside of that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And you start flying. Where you start to see the the start of what looks like the preparations for the Days of Wonder parade that's going to be happening in a couple of days.
Neat.
So there's lots of animatronics. You see circus animals. Performers are starting to stretch and get ready. The whole thing. And you see the Sea Maidens Fair.
Okay.
All 3 ships are still docked in the harbor. Another one a little further out. It's about 2 in the afternoon.
Okay.
When you get there.
You're cutting out. I heard it's about 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's about 2 in the afternoon when you get there.
Cool. I start looking around for Richard.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Doop, doop, doop. No dice.
Oh, no. Right? You look around and you can't find Richard anywhere. Now, you do notice that it seems that the Moorhead are back in function, just to confirm that.
At the
So
water
any
back?
of the drow employees are back in disguise.
Oh, okay.
But even because Richard had that fancy hat,
Yes.
you recall. And he is nowhere to be seen. You do, however, get approached by portly human and big beard, kind of salt and peppered.
Mm-hmm.
Wearing a sun hat, sunny, a pair of glasses, kind of like a young Santa, with big old straw hat, and common clothes. Looks like he's rubbing his hands from grease as he approaches you. Hey there, Missy needs just his glasses and just his hat. Had to cover his eyes from the afternoon sun. I'll help you something.
I'm just looking for somebody. Look to see if I can find Richard. I was told he might be out here.
Richie. Sorry. He's kind of out of the area for a little bit on business. This, last minute prep for Days of Wonder. But I might be able to help if you need it.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Go ahead. Okay. This seems like a normal human.
Well, I just meant if he was telling the truth on the whole Richard being out of town thing.
Oh, well, for starters, yes, also looks normal human in case you were picking up on that. Just nothing with hats. But this guy looks pretty normal. Seems genuine from up front.
Deep red. It's got a little more bright red in it.
Do you know about when he might be back? Is that going to be like sometime today, or is that he's going to be gone for a couple days? Do you happen to know?
Might be back this evening.
If you see him, can you ask him to stop by the Troll Skull Tavern?
See what I can do. Is it urgent?
A little bit.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Is there anything like if I do see him, like what would be regards to, or
We just have someone there, Felrect, who was asking if we could get Richard over there for him.
okay? Well, if I see him, I'll let him know. For you, Missy.
Thank you. And can I get your name, please?
Oh, name's Jack.
Thank you, Jack. It's a pleasure meeting you. Bye.
Lovely meeting you, Miss. Don't forget to stop by. Here's a wonder. It's gonna be a hell of a show.
Sounds like a good time. I'll be sure to do that. And then she just meow.
Meow. Okay. River. Cutting over to you as you are kind of just trotting your way to one of your known locations for Harper's.
Quick question.
You don't see Caleb right away. You do see. You know her name is Jill.
Hmm?
She's a kind of a wizard in training, at the. I guess you can say the university. Like it's been off and on with these people with the Harpers.
Mhm.
Because again, they're very loose and they are expecting you to act on your own volition.
Quick question, by the way. Were we did we ever take Felrac back to the tavern, or are we still hanging out in the tavern or at the tower?
No, we're back at the tavern.
We went to the
Yeah.
tavern. Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if we.
Yeah,
were
they
still in
went to the
tavern.
tavern. So you
thought we were in the tavern.
carried an unconscious body.
Yeah. Did they put a bag over his head or something, or just
He was just
carrying
unconscious the whole time.
He just carried a drow just across the city. Okay.
I put him under a cloak. I put him under underneath my cloak. So
Yeah, I'm assuming you guys are taking basic precautions.
yeah.
Knowing us, it's possible we didn't, but yeah, we're just gonna yeah. We did, sure.
Just so I don't have to play 20-some cards and going, what are you doing with a dead body?
We're not dead,
Not
just
dead.
unconscious. Is that worse?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I see Jill.
Yeah, you see Joe.
Hi, Jill. Jill, was it?
Yeah, River, right?
Yes, my name's River. Have you happened to see Uncle Caleb around anywhere?
Oh, I think he's gonna be. Oh, I guess that paper for a burial ritual. I know he's somewhere in the city. I think he's in a meeting.
Unbelievable. He's always finding something to do. Yeah, if you could get somebody to send something or get a message to him. Solon wanted him to meet up at the tavern at the Trollskull Inn.
My eyes are
Somebody
bothered.
wanted
Sure.
to meet.
Yeah, I can do that. Just let me just put a paper or bird out real quick, and I'll just get that right over.
Thank you. By the way, how do you do that? Can anybody just write it on a piece of paper and then it'll float
Do you-
there, or do you have to?
Do you need some? They're really handy, especially when you don't have a message still.
Oh, yeah, no, because it's always kind of hard to find Uncle Caleb. He flits around everywhere. He doesn't always sit still.
Yeah, he really does. And papers can be wherever you are.
And they go across the world. I mean, I couldn't see him going across the ocean. There's a lot of water for paper.
As long as it doesn't get wet. But yeah, they can travel 60 miles an hour.
Wow. And you just have to know somebody's name, or
Mm-hmm. Yep.
could you
Name, 50 words. And
That's great. Do you make them yourself, or do you come buy them from somewhere?
the bookworm, on Troll Skull sells them for 2 copper or a
Jesus.
sheet.
You must freaking that place often then, right?
I do. It's really good for book supplies for university studies.
Yeah,
I'm sure you go there all the time. You're over. tavern now, right?
Yes. I would love to go more, but we kind of get caught up with looking for things. Like we started chasing things. Really fun though. The group I'm hanging out with, I really like them. You just go to the. I guess it's not really a library. It's more of a bookstore. But are you just going for studies? Or do you like to read on your casual time too?
I like to read in my casual time too. So right now I'm reading. It's this old history. It's kind of like in a right. I guess it's a history. It seems to be like a historical fiction. It's got a little bit of writing pattern to it. It's pre-spell plague too. It's really interesting. It took a little bit of translation from primordial to common. So I think I'm missing some of the rhyming scheme, but that's okay.
Okay, I missed parts of that because you cut out a little bit.
Oh. Yeah, I'm reading this book right now, which I think is historical fiction. Honestly, I think of the translation from primordial to common, I might be losing some of the rhyming scheme because there seems to be a cadence, but that's okay. It's still a really good read.
I think we just found some to teach Soul and Common.
I'm already working on that, but also yeah.
Yeah.
This is really good. I mean, I love historical fiction. Matches the best parts of like reading about history, but it also makes it a little more interesting, so it's easier to read. I mean, not to say history isn't interesting, but sometimes they get too factual. So
Mhm.
it's poems too, or like is that just the
Yeah,
way
it's
it was
kind of
written?
it's like it's like a poetic cadence almost to the language.
Oh, so it's just primordial. Typically, like kind of has a flow to it, like
Mhm.
poems. Oh, I've always been meaning to learn primordial or something like that, but and there's a lot of languages out there, so you're gonna have to pick and choose one at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still kind of trying to get Abyssal down right, but that language is hard.
Abyssal is so that's why I went with Infernal instead. Like it's a little bit simpler.
Mhm.
Because Abyssal feels like there's too many rules to it, while Infernal just kind of flows. Like if you put the right tone into it, it works wonders for
Yes,
speaking,
exactly.
getting a point across.
If you don't say the vowel correctly, you could do something real bad if you don't have the right vowel.
True, there's so many too. You normally think there'd be 5 vowels, but then there's like variants of them, and then you have the older version versus the newer version, and it just gets a complete different. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I'm just
No, I
teasing. I'm just teasing.
What's the book you were reading, by the way?
Oh, it's called The Romance of the Four Elementals.
Romance of the Three Kingdoms. My goodness.
I might be reading that right now.
Is that the only copy, or do they happen to have more?
Honestly, you gotta go to the bookworm.
Well, I'm sure I tried the college library because I feel like they also might have a copy of it, and typically, of course, they get
They
rented, so
probably do.
eventually it'll
They
come back.
probably also have it in the original. They probably do.
Probably the original. Oh, that's right. So you were reading the already translated version. You weren't self-translated.
Yeah, I'm reading the translate version.
Ah, I see. That makes sense.
Yeah, my primordial isn't really that good, but I'm getting decent at Terran.
Taryn, that was the one where.
It's really for the Earth plane.
Well, the specifics. That's right. So it was the dialect. There we go.
Yeah.
I knew I'd heard it somewhere.
Yeah, which it really isn't that different from like Aquan and Orin and Ignan. And because it's really just a cadence thing. But
Oh, so
anyway, hold on. Let me get you some paper birds and I'll get that sent out.
Oh, thank you.
And she gives you 10 pieces of paper. You can make 10 paper birds from.
These are lovely. I'm thinking, could you get ones with specific designs? I mean, these don't. And not asking right now, but like, do they sell any in specific designs?
I don't know. I'm sure if you find someone who like specifically deals with that, most likely.
I feel like I would love to send like, a pink one when it's good news, or like a green one when it's like, business. Like, you could
Yeah,
really
like
good.
the wax seal little thing. The different seals mean a different thing. Like black wax is death, Blue is like I think for romance or something. Red's
I'm trying to
really
remember what I
just
considered that.
formal.
And I suppose you can also have like symbols on the wax seal too to say who it's from, like if it's from a really like prominent place, like a certain family.
Mhm. Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
I suppose I shouldn't keep you too busy for too long. I imagine you were probably here on business, right?
Just kind of minding the shop.
Well, you said minding the shop.
Mhm.
Sorry, context, because my brain I thought we were just kind of chilling in like a public area. Where are we?
She is chilling in a public area that's outside of a shop.
What
She's
shop are we
minding the
inside?
shop. Yeah. If you look at the shop, you do see that it has a gold emblem of a flying snake.
Would I know what shop this is, or is this new to me? Sorry, I'd like just that's
The shop itself seems to be like selling component pouches and stuff for young wizards, warlocks, sorcerers. Roll a history check to figure out what the emblem means, which it is a flying snake.
Oof.
You have
That's
no idea.
yikes.
no.
Nope.
I've never seen a shop like this before. I love their symbol here. You said you're minding the shop. Do you mean like guarding it, or just looking?
Just looking.
Well, I probably shop interrupting you looking. I mean, window shopping's a great experience. You get to think about whatever you want to do with stuff.
Really is.
It's wonderful. But thank you again for the for the paper, and I'll be sure to take a look at that book you recommended. Maybe we could talk about it. I mean, are you
You
finished
really
with it, or are you only
should.
midway through?
It's such a good read.
How far in are you?
It's a little long, but that's okay.
How far into the book are you?
About halfway. So it's like 120 chapters,
Oh Jesus.
but they're really
That's a
short.
few.
We should try to get figure it out quicker rather than later. Because once you move on to the next book, it's hard to recall the old one, but then you get to read it all over again. It's a great experience.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was nice talking to
Did
you,
he
Jill.
eat all of that, by
It's
the way?
really nice talking to you.
Ate the whole cheese stick and was looking
Have a good evening.
Of course.
Bye.
Who was Jill? But what does she look like, just for sake of thing?
She's got blonde hair and full braids, freckles, green eyes. And she looks to be like early 20s.
Was she specific?
Either late teens or early 20s.
Ah.
But was she human or like?
Yeah, human.
Okay. Also that. Jill the human.
Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water.
Shut up.
Wait,
Yeah,
no,
pretty much.
bad.
Let me have my
bad.
references.
I know how that story ends. It's a bad story. That can't be that Jill. Different Jill.
Alright, so you start heading back.
Yep.
Which bell you're gonna beat River back.
After that half-hour conversation, yeah.
Yeah. Which is perfect timing. Because Bakker, you've been attuning to that stone.
Yeah.
I want you to just give me a wisdom save.
Oh no.
Not high enough. Bakker, as you've been slowly attuning to the stone, thinking about the stone, you start to suddenly feel like You're in the water and are slowly sinking down into it. The room gets very cold. And the images of the library you have stolen and felt correct just start to blur and grow distant as it starts to feel like you are completely underwater. Your ears feel compounded as you seem to get deeper and deeper and are gently moved by the waves. The water rushes into your lungs and nostrils and fills your lungs almost. And you go to gasp for air, but you get a sense that you can still breathe. It's just this very uncomfortable, tight feeling of almost.
Do I notice any of this, by the way?
I want, and this is going to be forced, I want Bacher to roll deception, and I want you to roll insight.
Okay. There it is. 21.
Those dice are weighted.
They are.
No, they are not. I swear.
Pull out another dice, sir.
All right. Okay, that one was a 22.
Fuck.
More weighted, no.
Your house is just weighted.
It's on an axis. It's cool.
My house is weighted. I'll take the 20. Do you want a 21 or the 22?
Both win. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I know.
22 for flair.
First 19. That's
Yeah.
good.
Does the
Bacher
dragon
looks
notice?
spaced out.
I don't know.
It's me rolling. No, neither does the drow care.
No, I go over to Bacher and I'm like, Mr. Bacher?
Do I
You
hear
shake
him?
Bacher. No, you do not hear him. In fact, as he kind of like gives you a gentle shake, it just feels like you're bobbing in the ocean.
That's
You cannot
good.
respond.
Well, I know this is supposed to work. I use Rebel. Remind me because I haven't done this in a while. It's up to 5 points. Is almost like a lesser
Yeah,
restoration.
5 points.
Yeah, I pump 5 into him.
Okay.
That
Give
shouldn't.
me a wisdom save.
Which one?
You, Solon.
21.
Okay. You do pump
I'd have laughed if that still wasn't high enough.
the points into Bacher. Bacher does not respond, and you feel something lash against you, but your oath prevents it from you feel something unnatural try to lash out at you, and the nature energy from what your oath is and what it entails protects your mind, and you feel that.
Crap. Do I see like anything on him that would be causing this or anything?
You would have to investigate Bacher, and you would do so at your own risk.
What do I see?
You see,
Go deep.
as you go, and you almost seem to sink to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, he would do it.
Okay. Roll the investigation. Bacher had advantage. Roll deception.
At advantage.
Yeah, you have. You are being aided.
22.
Nope, that's a 13.
You don't find it.
Dang it. And I'm just saying, I'm cursing in common right now.
Yep.
Dang it.
Bacher.
Yep.
As you sink to the bottom of the ocean, and your lungs and nostrils and even your eyes and ears seem to be suffocated in seawater. Starting from the corner of your eye, and moving around is probably the ugliest creature you've ever seen in your life. It's this massive maw, 3 eyes, fins that go down what you think should be a torso, full and 5 whipping tentacles just kind of trail behind it, starts to circle you like a shark.
Rebel, knowing that this is I've noticed this force, I take all of the remaining points of my lay on hands and pump it into Baka.
Okay. Make another wisdom save.
18.
Okay, you still pass. You fail to lash out.
I scream in this saying, "Let him go."
Blacker, you still hear nothing.
Yay.
Because I don't believe your lay on hands has anything to do with charmed effect.
Not until like level 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, what level?
Solon wouldn't know this. He's just trying.
But I want to also check as the DM because I'm not going to play Paladins either.
I know, but this is for flavor.
Yep. As Bakker,
Hmm?
you see this aberration start to circle you like a shark. It gives a little. Oh, so you're the one that found me. Better than that eyeball freak. It's so boring in his little lair. That damn goldfish.
Do I know what he's talking about the goldfish?
No, you do not.
Okay.
It's Xanathar.
Oh. But you're
Starts to
stone.
circle closer.
This does not
Doesn't
look like a
always.
stone. Oh.
Isn't always a stone. Little puppy. Are you a puppy? No. Don't smell like one.
Well, yeah, Canyon. 23.
There you are.
So, do
And
you know where the
quite
girl
the
is?
little rabbit fuck you got there, isn't it?
What? Last word sounded
As
like
it draws
fuck,
close
so.
to you. Oh, got a little bit of a rabbit's foot there, don't you?
Yes.
As it circles and draws up its head, all 3 eyes bearing into you. And one tentacle touches where you keep feeling that warm, radiant glow on your chest, and it just gently pokes.
Well, I don't know what that's all about.
Okay, said it's a rabbit's foot.
I knew a rabbit. Sadly, he's dead. I didn't keep his foot.
Aw, how sweet. Seemed that he had a little friend on the other side. Delightful.
What?
So, I guess you're looking for Daggald's little hoard.
Yes. That's the first thing I understand.
Well, I've been
Just me making
bored.
Disney references.
Honestly, this whole thing's been probably the most fun I've had in years. And I mean years.
How many years?
About a few.
Or are you able to keep track in the stone?
It's a little hard, I have to admit.
Eh,
I do
point taken.
enjoy being that stone.
Okay.
It's the most attention I ever get.
I have to get going because Daniel's having a really bad night. I do want to say what I'm going to be doing though. Seeing that
Okay.
Walker is in a really bad position, I'm going to take him out of the room,
Okay.
place him in his room, lock the door behind me, go down to the staff, and say, something is really wrong with Mr. Walker. It's almost like he's in a trance or something. I can't get him out of it. River and Miss and Belle went out to get some people. They'll be back here soon. Tell them what happened. I'm going to go find a cleric. This is not good. Something has touched his mind. And I run out. And I go actually to the Emerald Enclave to get Aunt Callista to get on this.
Please tell me he says that to Tommy the cleric.
Tommy's
I
our
mean,
go-to
Tommy can't
person.
help. Tommy is not that strong of a cleric.
No, I
Remember,
do
he's a
tell
cleric in
Tommy
training.
this. I do tell Tommy this.
Tommy's literally our go-to person. Like, I don't think there's anybody else we tell first.
No, not really. He's not
Well, that's
even the
because he
manager.
works behind the bar. He works behind the bar. He's the first one people normally see.
We just like Tommy, all right. He's very charismatic.
Okay, Solon.
He already ran out.
Yeah. You're gonna be stuck with Amy on that shift. Lord help you all. Solon disappears. Fucker.
So I don't feel
What's your
myself
name?
being moved to my.
No, you feel nothing.
Got it.
It's just It's just like a gentle little buffeting of the waves under the water.
It's like a stronger version of Beast Sense.
Yeah.
Okay. My
What's your
name's
name?
Bacher.
As the tentacles start to it gently like size you up. I don't think this entity means you harm, but it's definitely in your thing trying to free you up. As a tentacle just gently down the side of your face and downwards.
And you can blame my friends on the others.
Not one for personal space.
can't
Sorry.
No. It's so not
Okay.
intimate.
So about that goal again.
I even went for a little chat, but I guess I should mention what that you need to do to even get into through the vault.
River would be trying to make friends with the entity.
In all honesty, though.
I mean, yeah, but it's being very touchy and don't. No.
We don't touch our friends.
I mean, you do what after. He's being creepy. Just keep going. It's being creepy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do I need to do? What do you mean?
Well, to get into the vault, you have to have the proper location and 3 keys.
Okay.
You have to
Where are
bring those 3 keys with you, and they are not keys.
So wait, they're not physical keys?
They are not. A little clever. Yeah. Extra security.
Okay. So these 3 keys, what are they?
The first, take some delight in that. elfin bastard. Or he keeps trying to hog the attention to himself. One drunken elf.
Oh,
It's a little delightful. In my estimation, especially for a race that seems to think a little too highly of themselves.
okay.
The second is an animated construct.
Okay.
And the last is a shape changer.
Bucket just thinks he has all these people in his tavern right now. Okay.
After that, you'll have to go to the Sea Ward. There's an old converted windmill there. I believe Dackle gave it to one of his more sorry mistresses before he went to his true love of Neverwinter. I hope the poor thing's gone insane. That would be delightful.
Hmm. So we had to take it to the drunk elf, automaton, and a shape changer to the old windmill in the dock ward. You said?
Yes. There should be a way down there if you can and find it. And then you'll come to a very large door. If you have all three of the keys there, the doors will open. And then you'll have to survive what's inside.
Uh,
Think about
survive.
some further delight. Of course. What, did you think this was going to be all cupcakes and rainbows?
No, but if something's trapped down there for a long time, then it would die out. Because it doesn't have any food.
That's cute. You think something that powerful would actually die out?
Now he's just like, is it a lich? Fuck, we aren't ready for a lich. Okay.
Does anyone want to get in your bag? Maybe it'll save something. It's been so long.
One more time.
I have no idea. You have no idea if I have to try to convert that little dwarf bitch just to let me go out into the real world, but no. High stocks wouldn't allow it.
Mm.
Yes, I would like your bag off the bed.
Wait, what?
Especially your two other brothers.
Sorry, but my brothers are not for trading.
It's like trading. I just want to watch. I want to see.
How would you watch them?
No? Well, I would prefer someone to pick me up. Pocket. I can, to a lesser degree, just leave on my own. I get bored of you.
Well, I mean, being in a stone can be boring. Probably don't want to be locked up.
Actually, I enjoy it. I get so much attention, so many adventures look for me.
Well, I know someone who likes to make new friends.
Oh, the satyr.
Yes.
So many questions, so little understanding.
Well, He can get better.
I'd rather tackle. And I'd say the fairy, but I think I'm as big as her.
Point taken.
I really don't like the paladin.
Also
Good for
point
me.
taken. One more time.
Tell him for me. He's such a bore already.
Mm.
No fun. Nature energy. Reeks of it.
Well, there's also that other person we know.
Hmm.
The con man.
Actually, thanks for a bit. Barely there. Yes. Actually, he'd be a delight to manipulate and corrupt. I want to start with you.
Eh,
It smiles, all sharp, jagged teeth.
I will love to, but didn't you say I was someone else's? Something about a rabbit? And he
Yes,
had a
rabbit
friend.
touch.
Oh,
I guess lucky touch should be a little more accurate. Seems a little fox has granted a boon.
huh?
I don't think I don't see you.
I look around. Like, can I physically move myself, or
It's very difficult to do. You are at half movement.
no? Like, is my body just moving around in the, like, looking around in my room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like you're still able to like move and it looks like you're just like looking around in your room.
Okay. So I don't.
But as you look around in the waterscape, I'll give you a perception check.
With advantage. Or just
That's gonna do something.
13?
Okay. Yeah. You kind of start to look around and it's hard to see. It is very, very fine. But you start to see kind of it starts on your chest and it's got a little like glow above your heart. But kind of shimmering in and out is what looks like a miniature box.
Ah.
Slowly making its way towards you.
Oh. Okay.
It slowly swims towards you, and the aboleth, which is what this is, bares its teeth at the fox. Does not approach it. As the fox lands on your shoulder, you see outlined in gold, familiar hand, rabbit-like, covered in bandages. And the aboleth gets a roundhouse kick to the face.
Okay.
That's great.
I
Hmm.
want you at advantage to make a wisdom save.
At advantage. Boop.
You're
Yeah.
very confused.
Yikes.
You are very, very confused as Belle and River come back to the tavern. And you see Amy behind the bar, not Tommy.
Wait, why not Tom?
Tom went to go find a cleric.
Oh.
All right.
So you got
Yes,
Goth
okay.
Amy behind the bar.
Oh,
You mean
hi,
cute
Amelia.
Amy?
Yes.
Hi,
Uh,
something happened.
Something happened. I was gonna say you're not normally behind the bar, are you?
No. Not a people person.
Well, not like all people, or like is it just specific people?
No, all people.
Oh, well, that's too bad.
But yeah, Tommy and Solon went to go get a cleric.
Go get a cleric.
Yeah, Bakker's possessed.
Possessed?
Best I can make out about it.
Well, did the draft do something?
We're just told to mind the bar. I think this guy's stupid. 19.
Actually, where is the draft dude?
I'm
Still
assuming
tied up
still
in the
in
library.
the yeah, still tied up in the library.
Wait, we tied him. I thought we didn't tie him.
No,
No,
Solon
Solon
tied
did
him up.
tie him.
What? Okay. So where is Docker? You said he's possessed?
Yeah, I guess he's upstairs still.
Upstairs in like just in the hallway, or
Mm-mm.
Didn't
guess we
Solon
should
lock the
take a look
door?
there. Yeah.
Yep.
I guess we should go take a look. Thank you for taking over a position you don't normally, by the way, Amelia.
Yeah, I guess. Docker, in your watery prison. Pluto. So, what word of encouragement you would like to give Bakker?
Okay. What are you standing around there for? Just doing nothing. What do you look at that guy. Look at that thing. It's being all weird and touchy with you and you're just letting it? Really? Don't you have a gun? Where's your gun? You took so much time to get it. Use it.
I can't really do much. I don't think I'm physically here.
Have you tried?
No. But
Go ahead. Try.
I don't go to pulling gun just because I really don't think I'm physically here.
Can we
Try it.
hear
Oh my
him
God.
talking outside his room?
No, you can't hear
Okay.
him talk.
Like, is he actually talking in person, or is this just all in his head that he's talking?
This is all in his head.
Oh, okay. I just thought it would have been hilarious to hear him talking to Budo outside the
Would have been.
Proceed.
I mean, you first do go into the library, see Bakker's not there, and then find the locked room. So, Bakker, are you drawing your gun?
No, once again, I don't think I'm actually here. That's why I haven't done anything.
Roll a wisdom saving gun.
There it is.
The seeing Budo there and just going, I'm not here. I'm not here. Something about that phrase just kind of like breaks the hold. And you just keep repeating to yourself, kind of like
There's
no place like home and tapping your heels together. And that is what Belle and River hear is as you come to from the watery plane that you were trapped in. In your mind. I'm not here.
Are you sure about that, buddy? It sounds like you're in there.
I just look around.
Yeah. Can you go ahead and give me a con save too?
Fuck.
Oh boy.
I'm lucky.
You are lucky.
No, you're not.
Are you really?
No.
What happens?
That rabbit foot is doing nothing for you today.
You start vomiting seawater.
Mm.
You taste the salt and brine as you just start all over the floor.
I pull out the
Yeah.
stone
And you hear Liv go, "Oh,
Lev, why are you in my room?
Walker, are you
why are
okay?
you vomiting on my floors?"
Liv, what's
He's
Hold
going
on.
on in there?
Unlocks the door.
Why am I in my room?
What?
Because it's... Huh?
Why are you in your room?
Are you okay? You look sick.
Someone tried to be a
you need
good
medicine?
boy.
He needs to stop that. It never goes well.
He tried.
I was fine. Ish.
Are you sure? There's a lot of... Where does this water come from? Did you just drink a bunch of water to make yourself sick?
No.
Can we smell that it's salt water?
Yeah.
Like it smells like the ocean? Okay, cool.
It smelled like you actually see what looks like a fish.
Did you go
A
for a
little
swim
minnow.
in the dogboard while I was gone?
And Solon said you... Or, no, Solon. Amelia said you were
Amy.
possessed.
Uh,
Yeah, Amelia.
Amy.
Amelia. I remember asking, and she told me Amelia the first time.
You think I remember my NPCs? No, especially not the ones you talk to. Don't
It's
talk
also one of
to.
those... It's one of those names,
you're right,
especially,
you're right.
where, like, Amelia
it's
shortened down to
Amelia.
Amy. It can be both. Like,
Yeah. Why did I
Amy's a
think there was an
nickname. Like,
Amy?
it
It
makes
both.
sense.
Why did I think there was
Because
an
you
Amy?
probably refer to her as Amy. Just I like to call people's full names. It's weird. It's
Anyway,
okay.
it's the goth girl that you guys don't talk to.
I want to. She's just never around because she doesn't like people. And Tommy's so like comforting.
Tommy's just better.
No,
gonna
it's
take
different.
Tommy on an adventure and he's gonna die.
No,
We are not taking Tommy on an adventure.
Don't put that on us.
Tommy would be the last line of
Tommy is
defense.
baby. We are not taking him anywhere.
Exactly. I would take Amelia though.
We
She seems
protect
like
the
she'd like
baby.
going out like away from people into the wilderness to fight and murder shit.
Anyways,
Is that
yeah,
a good bond?
I'm fine now.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what Amelia was talking about with the being possessed thing?
Yes.
Are you okay?
Yes.
You care to fill us in?
I talked to someone.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Cliff, was there anyone in here for him to talk to?
No.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I sometimes talk to people
Honestly,
who aren't
I
like
thought
here.
as soon as I saw Solon like taking his limp ass in here, I was like, because I thought he died or something. I was like, I can take back my room and paint it back to the color I wanted it.
Fuck you, Liv.
Yeah, fuck you too.
I said
But
that.
no, he was still breathing. He just glassy eyed. It was cloudy. The chest started glowing. There was a fox dancing on it.
What?
I don't fucking
Long
know.
story.
Okay, I think you should maybe go lie down. I mean, do you want some
I'm-
water? A hot towel?
I don't want water. As you can see, I just vomited a lot.
Yeah, but that
Of
one's like
water.
salt water. It's not good for you. Here, I can go get some fresh water, a hot towel. Maybe have him like lay down so he's off his feet.
I am
But
in
with
my
primer
bed.
feet. Yeah, but are
I
you laying down?
hope Solon put me in the bed.
Yes. Solon put you in the bed. Solon was trying to be a good boy. Was trying to protect you since you weren't getting out of the charm state.
Where's our prisoner that y'all wanted to bring along?
Prisoner?
Where
Do you mean
is
the one
our...
in the
Yes,
in the
one in the
tunnels?
library. The one
Oh.
at the library.
One in the tunnels.
Oh no, I haven't forgot about him.
Well, I think he's still in the library.
I think we do need to talk about it, by the way. We should let them go. I mean, we don't really have a right to keep
That's
them
why
here, either of them.
Belle, did you find Richard?
Wasn't there.
Why?
You had stuff to do, prepare for the festival. Jack said he would send Richard this way when he saw him, or would ask him to come this way.
Okay.
So you're sure you're okay, Bacher?
Yes.
Even when I talk to people who aren't like here, I don't normally, have like a fox dance around me or puke afterwards.
Do you two talk to people that aren't here often? Am I the only one that doesn't do that?
Well,
No.
that's fine. I'd seek guidance from Lady Aphrodite, and then, sometimes I just like to, I just sit and think, and then a voice will talk to me, and it'll just kind of give me a different perspective.
That's weird.
Really? I find it kind of comforting, honestly. I
Yeah.
just like talking to you guys, but like when you guys aren't around, because you get busy.
I pull out the stone. This isn't. Remember, it's magic.
Wait, what? I guess that makes more sense. I figured we were just kind of chasing around a rock, and I got kind of confused.
It has a consciousness in it.
So you were talking to the rock?
No, I was talking to the thing inside the rock.
Oh, and it made you puke? It's not very nice.
I think that's just a side effect of talking to it.
Okay. Well, what did it tell you?
Well, I now know where we need to go, and we need to get Solon drunk.
I both like and hate the sound of that.
I don't follow. How was getting him drunk make...
Which I'm
What
gonna.
was it supposed to do?
Here's your stone, by the way.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I thought it was like a orb. That's gross.
It's pretty.
It is. Well, apparently the door keeping the gold in and something else. He didn't elaborate on that. Just something else was in there. Needs to be opened by 3 keys.
And let me guess, these are keys that aren't keys.
Yeah, Feywild shit.
I'm gonna go get my book.
I mean, I can't say I've encountered a door like that though. But I have encountered doors that only open if you tell them jokes or come up with a good riddle. It's like the opposite of a sphinx, but like in a door form.
Well, the first one, we need a drunk elf. So once
Why does
again,
the
we
door
need.
want a drunk elf?
I don't know. Unless you want to get the person in that is right now tied up drunk, we need someone to do that.
I mean, I guess if it's for the mission, you'd probably agree. What else do we need?
Another thing, you remember the Nimblewright we brought back?
You mean the one that's still in the corner of the bar because we haven't given any instructions?
They still don't have a name, by the way. I feel like we kind of forgot about that. We got distracted, but I feel bad. I mean, how do we refer to them?
Hasn't it only been like 2 days?
Well, yeah, that's 2 days of just standing
Yeah.
there. Like, even standing there for an hour, standing
Have
in
a
a corner
key.
for an hour is a long time.
That sounds like a good
Name
name.
them Key?
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of like
No.
marketplace?
No.
I mean, it's not the worst name. Keon. Just sound a
Keon.
little
There we
more
go.
original.
And the last one,
Yeah, they
Bell.
like it though. Of course, I want to call them a name that they don't like.
Yes.
Do you know when the next shipment of vegetables are coming in?
No, that's normally like Tommy or Amelia that would know that.
Well, we need one of the rat folk.
What rat folk?
The were rats.
What were rats?
Wait, were you not here?
No, I wasn't. What were rats
Oh.
are you talking about?
So this is something he
You
would
mean,
have
like,
to talk to
things that
Tom.
turn into people, but also rats? Is it a fitness? I thought it was just wolves.
No, there's a lot of them.
Different were things.
Were rat, were bear, were wolf, were
About
weasel,
were bears.
Okay, so
were
why do we need one
crow.
of the were rats though?
Because we need a shape changer.
What about our boy that
Makes sense.
disappeared over into the Emerald Enclave?
last thing I heard about him, he was gone.
Like, gone?
Yeah, Val, you would be aware. He's gone. Someone's told you both. Molvo went to the fire plane.
Like, Bell listens to Solon.
Yeah, I know.
Like Bell listen.
In fact, that's like, and Solon doesn't even know the whole truth because Molvo is not actually in the fire plane. He is on his way to Cholt.
Oh.
So that's for a different campaign.
Well, yeah, I'll just say, like, yeah, he's gone. We can't get in contact with him.
Yeah,
I mean-
well, aren't there other druids there that we can get in touch with? Instead of waiting on a shipment?
But yeah, we already have the were-rats under our employment. We could ask one to come with us.
Do you know when the next shipment is?
I'm going to go ask Amy.
Amelia.
Amelia.
They
Amy.
both work. Both names work.
I walk down, ask Amy, when's the next shipment of vegetables?
I think it's like in 2 days.
Okay, that gives us plenty of
You
time.
know,
to prepare.
payday.
That gives us plenty of time to prepare, grab some things we need. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Weirdos.
Also, where's Tommy? I thought he was manning the bar.
Tommy went to go get a cleric because you're possessed.
Okay.
Just me dropping shit that I can't find anymore.
I'm just thinking, can I ask Belle to run off to find Tommy to tell him not to get a cleric? Because I'm guessing Belle would be faster than Tommy.
Ask Belle, who's fighting Pan.
I was thinking this, not saying out loud.
Oh.
No, I dropped something that I was trying to reach.
Nice. Hey, Belle. Can you go off and find Tommy?
Why do you keep sending me on these fetch quests?
Because you're fast. Plus, I don't want him to pay any money for a cleric.
Isn't he a cleric though? Isn't River a cleric though?
I am.
Yeah, Stolen apparently sent him off to go find a cleric.
He...
Which is probably the weirdest thing, especially since River is here.
Do we know where he went to go find the cleric? That's not himself.
There are a lot of clerics in the city.
Fuck, I probably need to make investigation checks. He
Yes, you will.
My best guess would be
But
he went to the college where he trains at, or the church where he trains at. That's probably the best place to start.
I ain't running all the way around the town to find Tommy. By the time I find him, he'll probably already be back here if I go to 5 different places.
That's fair.
Only we had a way to message him.
River not getting the hint.
Yeah, I definitely missed.
Damn it.
wait, before you guys can go out to look for Tommy, you hear the door bell ring.
You have a doorbell?
We have a doorbell?
Yeah, you guys.
Is it doorbell?
Yeah, like the.
We're all like, holy
well,
shit, there's a
not
doorbell.
like a doorbell, but like, you know.
Oh, the
bell over
bell
the door.
on the door.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just look. Who is it? Is it Tommy? Please let it be Tommy.
It's not Tommy, it's Richard.
Oh.
It's who?
Hi, Richard.
I heard you were
What do they
looking
look
for
like?
me.
Yeah.
Richard is again normal human looking. Big foppish hat.
Okay, so I do not know
Very
this
nice
person. Got it.
clothes. No, you do not.
Oh, hello there. My name's
You do
River.
see coming after Richard is Caleb.
Hello, Caleb. You got
Oh,
my
hi,
message?
Caleb.
Wait,
Hey,
how
River.
did I thought he was supposed to send off a message to go and get Caleb?
No, Jill did that.
No, that was
Oh.
sent for him.
Oh.
By a very nice lady.
Hi, Caleb. What brings you here?
Well, I got a message. It's from River here.
River,
saying
wait.
that
somebody who wanted to meet you? What was his
well,
name?
you said that
You never got his name.
Did I? Did I
No,
give a
Bonker
name?
got it.
I thought I did.
I mean, he probably would have overheard you say it to me.
I thought they
Don't
were
know if I
already
ever
outside by
heard
that
it.
time.
Yeah, I don't know when the name got brought up actually, so I have no idea.
Like, I would have waited till you left out of earshot to say that. So,
But yeah, it was a drought we met a bit ago. They tried to kind of shoot us, but then, we defended ourselves, and now they're upstairs. But they
Drow,
figured
huh?
you might know. hmm He asked for somebody, or he asked for a way to trust him, and then I didn't really know how he would trust us. But you seem really trustworthy, so I figured he'd talk to you.
Do you know what faction he's from? Richard has moved away from Caleb
No, I just know he's
and
one of the
is like
orb.
minding his own business.
I just
They
give
work
him
at
a
the store.
stare and go like, does he know Thieves Can't, actually?
You
Double
can
check.
try it and find out.
I do
He's
try to
just
find out
talking
and
in
say,
code.
one of your boys. I don't know how I would say that in Thieves Can't, but
Because just
I do have to ask. You're just gonna start talking in like a different language, just out in the open,
no, Thieves
yeah,
Can't
he's gonna,
or is it meant to be like?
it's like you make motions that people can read. Like a crack of a thumb might
So
be
you start doing sign language out in the open.
not really,
Is that
just
what I'm hearing?
it would be
I
naturally
got it.
looking movements that can be
so
translated by someone who else that knows Thieves Can't.
so you're gonna do that?
Yes. And I'm just going to say one of your boys in Thieves Can't.
Caleb's the one that responds.
Oh no! Oh no!
And goes, "What do you mean one of my boys?"
Damn it.
No,
Bell
if he was
just
one of
looks
yours.
over at Bocker. What?
One of yours?
Does he say it in Thieves Can't, or does he actually say
Yeah,
it?
he does it in Thieves Can't.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, never mind then.
In Thieves Can't again, I just go, not for you, sorry. The other person might. No.
Looks over to Richard.
Fuck no.
River, what's going on?
Well, I told you there's the guy upstairs who tried to shoot us, and then we were kind of talking to him a little bit, and I showed him the pen, and he got really quiet, and then that's why we figured to go get you because he stopped talking to us.
Let's go talk to him.
Is he still in the same place he was before? I talked to ask Bach.
I was possessed, remember?
Yeah, but at least you guys were the last one to saw him. I thought because you guys were waiting here. We
Technically,
can just go check.
Solon was the last one to see him.
Let's just go look. I don't think he
Do I
went
notice
anywhere.
Richard like attempting to mind his own business?
You have a high perception depth, so you do see him. Richard's not trying to hide right now. Roll an insight check though.
I mean, I've got a 17 for my passive insight.
17 passive insight. 9.
Yeah, but you don't want to know what his passive deception is. Yeah. Nope. You read nothing. He is stone.
He just waves at you as you look at him.
Mm-hmm. Very cheery. Tips his hat to you.
All right, we're gonna go upstairs.
Caleb
I think,
looks
right?
upstairs. Fuck. You accompany me upstairs. We'll go talk to your new friend.
Belle just says to her, do you not want to talk to your guy up there? Apparently completely unable to read the room.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, no.
Yep. Just gonna call for a insight perception check.
Yeah, you would know because that's the message you were told to give is they get there. Oh, no.
Richard's like, okay.
What was that?
Yeah, Caleb reads,
reads nothing.
gets nothing off Richard. Richard's stone
Yes.
cold.
This is the one time Fogger hopes Solon didn't double tie. He walks upstairs to the library. Last time he saw the person.
They're still there.
You know, like an hour later.
Yeah.
Belle. Oh, I can't actually message Belle.
Nope. No, you can't. And Belle's downstairs.
With
With
Richard.
Richard. What a lovely predicament this all is. Let's start with Fogger, River, and Caleb upstairs with the drow hostage.
And River. River's here too.
Why is there a
said River.
hostage? She did.
Okay.
Oh no, River wasn't getting left out of this.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Zesk, I can threaten you with a stone right now.
Listen, alright, you can threaten Zesk, but River's too damn ignorant and innocent to actually be
Exactly.
threatened. It's the worst.
I can threaten Zesk, not River.
The stone has to agree in the first place. Good fucking luck.
I mean, he said you were interested.
Oh.
That's never good words to hear. Alright, moving on.
Caleb walks over to the drow. Goes, well.
Walker. Why is he
Um,
tied up again? I thought we weren't gonna tie him up.
He was tied up before you
Goes-
left.
Goes to the back where his arms are. They are double knotted.
Damn it.
Solon lifts the shirt, like the shirt cuff up. He goes, "Begin the earth. Where's your boss? Or did he abandon you? The last one. The one's currently he with the guards in Waterdeep.
Wait, is he trying to talk to him in common?
No, it's Elvish.
Okay.
Damn it.
I can only hear every other word, and I don't have any more spell slots left. This is gonna be fucking great.
And Bakker's understanding all of it.
Yep. And Balrect does not respond at all. Stoic face. And the air in the room becomes so tense you could cut it with a knife.
That Bakker has in his pocket.
We got there.
No.
Bakker, you do hear kind of a low chuckle in the back of your mind. What's getting fun?
I never technically got your name. Oh, audience.
Gogor.
Okay. Quick question.
As you feel kind of like a tentacle almost on your brain itself. Just kind of gently
Is there
pats towards the inside of your brain.
anything help me? Instead of
Uncomfy.
just juggling. Or
No.
okay. I thought I'd ask.
Who goes? Someone tied these, right?
Yeah.
In comments.
Probably. I keep trying to get him to stop tying people up, especially those we don't have like a good reason for. Like he did attack us, but also we're not really guards, so we can't. I'm not justified to tie him up.
I mean, no, you're right. You don't. This is actually very illegal.
I'm
No,
sorry.
you
I
can't
don't-
do that.
Like this is all very, very illegal, but I do appreciate him trying. He's been working on that. That's very good.
He's
The
been working on the
lawful good
tie.
paladin, by the way.
Yeah.
There's a reason it's pinned in the Discord chat what the laws are.
He's really good. Lawful.
I'd say he's more chaotic good.
This means well, so it's neutral. It just doesn't work because his brain versus reality is like it's different. But yeah, I'm just gonna start apologizing.
I'm gonna
sorry.
give
Right
him the
there.
pass on the lawful good because he isn't raised in Waterdeep.
Also fair. Personal code laws. I think lawful like you adapt, right? Whatever.
Yeah. Lawful actually makes it harder to adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He thought he was doing a good thing. River here tried to stop him.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. I'm apologizing both to Uncle Caleb and to the Drow. More to the Drow, honestly.
And then I'll just say he says he's sorry about tying you up.
That's not no comment.
Mm.
Wait, it's
Mm.
you know.
In fact, the thing is, Solon has more in common with this drow than anyone else.
Yeah, technically. Gail goes, well, guess you're coming in with me. Do some little more kosher interrogating. And Caleb takes the ties, lifts the drow up, and actually puts a gag. Because as you see again, it looks like he's trying to bite through his tongue.
Did you hear the word interrogate?
Yeah.
What? Wait, interrogate? I mean, he's not a criminal, right? He didn't really do anything wrong. I mean, he attacked us the one time, but I still think it was a misunderstanding.
No, he's with the Brigand Yarf. That's a criminal organization of assassins and mercenaries.
Oh. And are you sure he was doing anything like bad, or maybe he just, like got coerced into working with them?
It doesn't matter. He's working for him.
Well, yeah, but if he was working for them because they have like his family hostage or something, then you want to like, I could understand that. I mean, it's hard to really be mad at him for something like that.
Let me put it to you this way. Probably not because his family is being held hostage. Bringing him to Earth, I will say this, is completely voluntary. This is like Zentarium or something. Or Xanathar's Guild. Bringing the Earth are very specific on who they recruit, why they recruit, and what kind of actions they take.
And what do they do that really? I mean, you said like assassinations. They like just
Yes.
anybody? Are they just why?
Highest better. In fact, if I'm right, this is one of Jarlaxle's top lieutenants.
Oh.
This is why he actually showed up.
Oh, I mean, I suppose that makes sense. And you are more versed in this than I am. It's just they didn't seem that bad, aside from the gun things.
Either way, he's gotta come in for interrogation, and then he's gonna stand trial like his buddy.
I suppose that makes sense.
So, I mean, we'll say this is a citizen's arrest. I'll work on the paperwork later. I do have a bit of pull here. Or anyway, use a wink. And tosses both of you, and you do see inside there is 50 gold pieces for each of you in the party.
Oh, so 200 or 250?
250.
Okay. Take
Yeah,
that one.
Edmund was technically part of the fight instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got my 50. Put it in my pocket.
Oh, thank you.
Alrighty, let's go. And walks Valrect out.
I guess we'll probably walk with him to like at least escort him to the door.
Yep, you can do that. While you guys are upstairs, Belle, you're downstairs with Richard.
Uh-huh.
Richard takes a seat, watching very nervously towards the stairs.
Is he, like, obviously nervous?
Roll an insight check.
Why are you like this?
Because if I did his passive deception, it's a 24.
Jesus Christ. So I'm assuming I don't notice him being nervous.
No, I beat you by 4. Thank you. Very high deception checks.
I go over and sit on the table he is at.
Okay.
Did you not want to go talk to your guy up there?
I think about the plan.
I didn't hear you. Too quiet.
I think I'm going to plan a different route to do that.
And now you're breaking up.
I think I'm going to have to plan a different route to do that.
Hey, we can just walk up there. If you want, I can show you where they had him.
Really, really can't.
Why not?
Well, let's put it to you this way. Just like how anyone finds out about your little snake tattoo, go on the guard. I go up there and cause a scene. I'm going to be in the same place as you. Don't think I don't know.
How?
Well, let's just put it this way. Davil isn't the most quiet, especially when he wants to show off when someone kills off one of my former lieutenants.
I'll be leaving.
Yeah,
Belle goes and sits in
that's a
chandelier.
decision.
Damn it, Davil!
Is this when we come downstairs? Me looking
Yep.
apologetically at Richard?
You rolled it, so check.
Insight. And would this have advantage because I'm...
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait, not that one. Right, it's Ear of
Yeah, you're
Oh.
deceived.
And it's not even an advantage. It's just a straight roll.
Yeah, it's not.
So in
18.
other words, you can't roll less than an 8.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Got 20.
I am
You
still
don't
just
get
looking.
much. You don't get much off of him, but it's like trying to read stone. This is not the Richard you're used to.
So is he sitting like stony face? Like is he like all?
Yeah. It's like he's like sitting with a poker face,
Oh,
which Belle and both Bacher would be when you first met Richard. He was very jovial, very friendly, extroverted. This is a completely different demeanor.
Mr.
Yeah.
Richard, was it? Is there anything I can get you? You're kind of sitting there like at a table without any. You want water? I don't know if anybody came to serve you yet.
Water would be great. What's your name? You're new.
River. I tried to say hello when you first walked in, but then Kaylee walked in right. Uncle Kay walked in right behind you, and like kind of got distracted.
Very nice to meet you, Richard. I run the Sea Maidens Fair.
Nice to meet you. Great things about it. Sounds like a great time.
The guy that ran
Yes.
the Sea Maidens Fair's name was Reginald, not Richard. I've been very confused this whole time.
Oh.
We've been
To be
going
fair,
with
his
it.
name should have been Ward this entire time as well, and I forgot.
So Richard
So-
is Reginald. Okay. I am
Yeah, Richard is
no
Reginald.
longer confused.
His name's been Reginald this entire time. Cause fuck me. And remembering the shit.
It's all good. I think we're just sticking with Richard at this point.
It's easier for me to remember. No,
Here's a glass
like
of
his
water.
original name should have been Zardoz Zord.
Zord.
Yeah.
Zordon.
Zordon.
Yeah,
Here's your glass of water, Mr.
F
Richard.
that. I would appreciate that.
I don't think I've
We
seen
can
you around here before.
Maybe Days of Wonder coming up.
Is this your first time?
No, I usually try to come down at least every 5 years, especially if I think I cause a lot of trouble.
Wait, every 5 years? That's a long time.
Yeah. It's hard coming down from Luskin, you know? As Caleb and the Drow leave the tavern.
So, do you happen to have a favorite dish? I mean, we don't have a lot of things here, but we have a couple options.
Well, I really do appreciate a lobster bechamel.
Wait, what'd you say?
I do appreciate a lobster bechamel.
I heard the lobster part. The rest of it's my brain's not working.
Bechamel's like a cream sauce.
Ah, okay. I don't know if you have any of that. Amelia, do we have any Chanel?
We're a tavern,
Lobster.
not a 5-star restaurant.
Well, I
We
don't know
got
if you have
Michelin
any of
stars or
that.
some shit.
I don't know what those are, but I don't think so. But I think we do have clam chowder if you want some of that.
Clam chowder will work just fine.
Oh, it's Starstruck's favorite dish. All right, clam chowder, and then anything else? I mean, we can get you water, but you want anything else with it? Like, suppose water could clash with it. Clam chowder's a little strong.
If you have a bottle of whiskey, I could use that right now.
All right, so
Do you want to
clam
talk
chowder
down
and a bottle of
here,
whiskey.
or do you want to go a little more private area? Reginald, Richard, whichever one we're doing right now.
Go with Reginald. That's what I said like sessions ago.
Okay, Reginald.
We're turning back to Reginald? Okay. I will put in my notes. Oh, so we're taking it upstairs then?
Yeah, if you can get it prepared.
Of course. I mean,
Thank you,
I can
Red.
kind of just
Thank
tell
you, Reverend.
Amelia or somebody else to do it. I'm not great at cooking. I wish I was better.
Well, you can wait on it and bring it up when it's done. I don't think Amelia wants or Amy wants to do that.
Yeah, I can do that.
We'll be
You're gonna go
happy.
get the food. Well, are you staying with the chandelier or?
He's not going to be part of the conversation.
I'm going. I'm taking him up to the library.
Okay, you're going up to the library.
Yeah.
Okay, she's not going to be part of that conversation. She's going to go to sit on top of the door frame after they go in there.
Okay,
You're gonna eavesdrop. Love
so
it.
you're standing guard
Yeah, sure, that.
because I would like to remind you, Solon isn't back yet.
Yeah.
This is true.
Or is Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy's not back yet. I won't be back until next session.
Tommy or Solon?
Yes.
Both.
Okay.
You go sit down. River, you come in. Bell, you sit on the door frame. Door kind of cracks so you can hear everything. River, as you come in, Reginald tilts the hat. Since you have both seen him already.
Me
The
and
dark purple skin.
Bell have,
Red.
not River.
Oh, that's right.
I saw the purple version, right?
Yep.
He was at the party.
Yep, you know the purple version. Yeah, the dark
Yeah.
purple skin, red eye patch. The
He
clothes
doesn't
change from
know.
these ornate colors to these darker with purple, elegant, tailored half cape. And he sits back, takes the bottle of whiskey, yanks the cork out with his mouth, spits it.
Oh, you were at the
So,
party.
yes, it was. So, was your entire plan this entire time was to do what again? Takes a sip
Well,
and
we
slams the bottle on the table.
Oh, please do where the table, they might leave scuff marks, and it takes a lot to really buff them out. And then if it gets damaged, I mean, I don't really know if you have the funds to buy a new table. How old's this table?
The eye narrows on you.
River, please.
Hmm?
Just
Sorry, I just figured I should mention. I mean, he probably didn't mean to damage the table. There's no reason to. It just, especially when people drink, sometimes they do things they don't mean to.
he meant to.
Oh.
I sent out Bell and thinking you would be at these docks.
Oh, no.
Sent her.
I saw her.
Oh. Well, I sent her out to go find you so you.
Bell,
she
maybe
could bring.
stealthing?
Huh?
Is Bell stealthing?
Yes.
Roll stealth check.
The most like. I should probably.
With pass
Oh,
without
no.
trace. With pass without trace.
21.
You have to do that before you roll.
Also,
I was planning to. I'm sorry. I was honestly planning on using that.
Okay.
Oh my god. That was not the
I want you to know you barely pass. Pass with 16.
Probably hears him say that and just stiffens up. Just yep, didn't see.
He still looks towards the door. And then the eye shifts back to you, Blocker.
Like I said, the plan was to get Bell to bring you back here a little bit faster than River here could get a hold of Caleb, so we could give you back your man, because
was that
get
the
this
plan?
whole situation figured out. I didn't want to tell you because you did not know. I didn't tell you, River, because you did not know Richard and Drillaxel here are the same person. Reginald, not Richard.
Yeah, it is a little bit of shock. I mean, I didn't realize the colorfully dressed man would also be the same one who was so dashing at the party. But I mean, why did you
Quite a
want to get
little
him before Uncle
flirt.
Caleb?
I like her.
Huh? Her?
Him. Whatever you prefer.
Oh, I'm a him, I think.
Duly noted.
Regardless, I just didn't know that was the plan. I mean, but why would you want him to be here before Uncle Caleb? Uncle Caleb he seemed to solve things
Because
pretty well.
Uncle Caleb's part of the guard and Harper's. And while
Not guard. He's with Harper's. Harper's like to fuck me over.
yeah,
Because they think I'm with a pirate state. They might
yeah,
all done to reconstruct the skin. But no.
Wait, he said that the group or the reason he took the guy in was because he's with an assassins like group, and they kill people just for money, which kind of doesn't really sound right.
well, we never
I'm not
figured out.
apologizing.
Yeah, we
Apologizing for
never. But we wanted Drillaxel here to get here first, and we didn't want to raise suspicion in Solon.
Wait, so
So
Solon doesn't know either.
Solon doesn't know Drillaxel is here.
Mm-hmm. Then why are we keeping
Well,
that a
you
secret?
owe me.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that Owen part is going
Wait,
to
what if
come
we owe
up.
Because
you?
now I'm gonna have
I
to
mean,
waste my time to get my people out, which isn't gonna be very hard.
but get him out of the trial? But that's a fair system. I mean, if he did a crime, he should be on trial, right? And he did kind of attack us for no reason, which was meaning to ask about that. We never got a
The
chance.
fair system, Bacher would be also in prison. Now, wouldn't you, Bacher?
You would?
Well,
Attempted
technically,
murder, especially of a noblewoman.
Huh?
well, I was relieved of all crimes for that.
Mm-hmm. Great
Ooh,
Force
that's
is
good
quite
too.
helpful in that regard, isn't it?
The Grey
Right.
Hands do have a
Do you
hand in
all
that.
think I'm stupid enough to realize like, what you've been doing this entire time?
No, I was guessing when you heard us when all about that. I was guessing you knew what we were after.
I didn't think we were really doing anything in secret either. We kind of really asked and told a lot of people. We were looking for the orb to find the gold, and then I don't know what we're doing with the gold again. But we were trying to find
Where's
it.
the stone?
I have the stone. I do. You don't want it.
Be the judge of that.
Wait, why do we
I
want
look
the
at the
stone?
stone. I pull out the stone out of my pocket and warn him. There's something in it. Not physically, mentally. And I hold out the stone for him to if he wants it.
He takes it and puts it in his jerkin.
Because it takes an hour to attune to it.
Yep.
Why did we get the stone if we were just gonna give it away?
Well, I think our business here is done.
Did you still want the rest of the clam chowder? You didn't really touch it, kind of just sitting there. I'm gonna put it to go.
He doesn't. He just kind of looks at you. That's fair.
He's
I do
innocent.
fully expect you to stay out of my way as he eats the clam chowder slowly.
I don't really see much of a reason to get in your way. I mean, as long as you're not really doing anything wrong and actively trying to hurt anybody, without a decent reason.
Only one man I really want to hurt. Continues to eat.
They are
I mean,
kind of left that open ended. You said you want to hurt somebody and then just didn't specify. You just slowly eating the clam chowder. So is it good? I mean, you're still eating it, so I assume so. But
It's very good.
oh, I'm glad.
Does it got a little bit of cayenne pepper in it? Dragon
Maybe it
flakes?
was Starstruck. This is his recipe. I know he perfects it to make it as good as he likes it.
Good taste.
Look, you know we're after the gold too.
Just missed your warning to stop looking.
Except we know where it is. I know where.
Do
So why would you want us to stop looking?
Do
I mean,
you?
we have as much right to get it as you do, don't we?
By the sound of it, there's a lot of gold in. We could split it up and give you a
No.
small.
At one point, I might have agreed to that. In fact, I offered it. However, you killed one of my lieutenants.
Wait,
Two
he died?
of them from jail.
Wait, is that where
One of them had his head shipped to me.
Wait, what?
Huh?
I don't know anything about that.
I don't really either. Although to be fair, there was a lot of chaos going on because again, they attacked us for
Yeah,
kind
they
of no reason.
did open fire. If they did say you were part of them,
That'd be Solon.
I can assure you, we really didn't want to fight or do anything like that. It's just, I mean, we
yeah,
were
but
looking for the orb and then or the stone, and then they kind of just attacked us, and I ended up taking it because we were looking for it, and then yeah, I mean, we brought the two of them here, and again, Uncle Caleb kind of seems like he's not doing anything wrong.
he's a drow in the city. That enough could get him killed. River.
Well, that's not the reason he stated though. He didn't say it was because he was a drow. He said it was because he was part of a group of assassins. Which are you all assassins?
I don't think you're an assassin, are you?
You are
Pass.
free to believe in what you are. John Sobinar is what he wants to be when he needs it. The
He's-
betterment of his own goals. As he finishes his soup.
Oh. So I
I
guess
don't
if
think
we
you're a
keep
bad
looking,
person.
The sentiment's approved.
but you want us to stop looking for the gold, and if we don't,
We can give you a fair
Then you
portion. And once we look, the stone also warned me of something. You'll lose more men than if you go in it yourself. We'll share the gold.
probably staff.
The
how
staff?
gold is it in the first place?
I think 100,000 was
Baggolt, the bastard. Hopefully, he rests in peace by your hand one day. Was not just a curator of embezzlement. It's also a curator of magical items.
Wait, so it was
Being a
stolen?
very I don't think it was. I think it was gifted in this case for once. But he has a very but there's supposedly a very powerful staff. If that's supposed to be down there. So that's probably what he's referring to. It's like try to find what the staff is called. Give me a second.
Staff of the Mad Mage.
By the by, Bell did know Reginald's actual name because Lolly told him.
Oh yeah.
Still not met Lolly, and I'm kind of sad.
Who do you think Lolly was at the time?
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Wait. Rebel.
Called the Dragon Staff of Aghard. Which is
So you want us to give you the staff if we find it?
I'll certainly take it, but this is your only warning.
Well, I'm kind of confused. It sounds like it's like a trade, but you're not really offering anything for a trade. I mean, all relationships are like
No.
give and take. They're not really one-sided. That's a bad relationship. It's all
How
one-sided.
about this? Stay on my way, and I won't be inconvenienced and, well, ruining you.
Like I said, we could go get the gold, give you a portion of it.
Yeah, we don't really want to be in your way. We just
As
felt like
payment. Stone itself is insignificant, especially to someone that knows what we. We'll stay out of
Well-
your way after this. We are sorry about your people. I did not know one died.
And the sentiment is appreciated. I do love a good game. Let's make a
Game.
race out of it. 'Cause I know that you aren't the only ones to have been contracted. And you didn't just. I wasn't the only one to talk to you.
Right.
First one to the gold one. And I don't play fair. Goes and leaves.
Well,
He's walking
I don't
away.
have the stone.
Nope.
As he's
Yay!
walking away, I'll just ask, are you gonna pay for the meal at the
No.
counter? Amelia will take care of it if you just mention it to her.
River, don't.
Mm-hmm. Well, he did seem to like it at least. I mean, I figure, especially if you like a meal, you should definitely pay for it.
He also took the bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he drank the whole thing while he was there. Okay, he didn't. Cool.
Okay.
And that will be where we end session tonight.
No, Walker's planning because he now needs to get a shapeshifter within less than 2 days.
I'm just glad he took the stone with him.
Cough,
Now,
cough,
Walker.
Emerald Enclave, cough.
I can't wait for Pastor to find out that you gave the stone away.
I'm okay with this. I think this is an absolute win.
It's a race.
Rebel, quick
How
question.
do we like session? Yeah.
It was fun. It was. I really wish. I understand this is Solon's character, but I really wish he did not go get Caleb, especially after seeing the Harper's symbol and knowing that the Drow did not like it. Like,
To be fair,
yeah,
Dralaxel doesn't really seem in the right here. Like, I'm not really rooting for the dude. He seems like he's being kind of a dick.
Supposed to.
Walker likes him.
Bell didn't
Dude has
know
had a
what.
guy.
To be fair, Bell didn't know what faction that Reginald was a part of when she was sent on that hit, so.
Nope.
Nor was she aware
Nope,
of
you
the
did
head
not
in
at
the
the
box.
time. Nope, she was also not.
We got
But you were
attacked on
bragged about.
sight, and then he's like, "Oh, you owe me," and I'm
Fucking
like, "Wait, that's
devil.
the other way around."
No, Jalaxel is a pompous asshole.
Just like one of those
He's
scenarios
still
of like, when
likable
you,
asshole,
I can't even call
but
him
he's
that
still
so
a
far.
pompous asshole.
As far as impressions go from River, it's just like, dude walked in, like he complimented the meal,
Yep.
which was nice, but I don't think he paid for it.
Bell's
And
gonna
he
pay
kind
for
of
it.
was just very like
Bell's gonna pay for it.
oppressively rude.
Okay, but here's the thing, River. Or Zess.
Yeah.
What River or Zess that was
I-
offended?
It's more River, honestly. Like Zeska
Okay.
kind of get his position a little, not really actually, but like from River's perspective, all I know is dude walked in, looked kind of dope, but was just being a dick and pushing like his wants on other people without really caring how they felt. And he also seemed like he was in the wrong morally, so it's just good relationships are give and take. Like you listen, communication. He seemed very much like get out of my way. Like, not like, oh, you also deserve a fair shot at the gold. No, get out of my way. I'm like, well, oh, okay.
Straight to the race.
That's
That
what I'm
was
saying,
totally
too. Like,
fair.
whose money is this?
It's that
Technically,
never
the
remembers.
city's. It's
Yeah, it is
Bill's
actually the
money.
city.
So yeah, this definitely shouldn't go to him. He has no claim to this.
I mean, let's call this Mulville's portion and give that to him.
It's not even portion. It's not even like ours. Like the city goes to the gold goes back to the city where it came
The
from.
reward
That's
money that we
not
get.
ours.
Yeah,
Well,
reward
that's
money.
up to
It-
whoever put us
No,
on this
no,
quest.
no,
So I
no.
still don't know.
Especially since you guys have had multiple interactions with Relaxo at this point.
Yeah. Like, that's
I
why.
will say the first time you
Walker
guys,
because
yeah, the first time you guys met Lollipop was Lollipop. That's the only time you met her. So
I've
you
not
guys are
met
still under
Lollipop,
contract
actually.
with her.
Yeah.
I want to meet Lollipop.
Was
because
any
I
other
fucking love
time we
that that's
saw
her name.
her as Reginald?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wait, you guys saw her later? I don't even remember that.
Yeah, no, we saw her at... No, we didn't see her at the theater. We saw her outside of Fenris's place.
Yep.
Oh, that's right, you did. And that wasn't her. Wild.
Reginald was also at the theater.
Of course he was.
Dude's a creeper.
Guess
I don't
who?
know. He disguised as other
He
people.
was the assistant that was there instead of Lolly.
Yeah.
At this
This
point, I just don't want. I kind of just
And
don't want
Belle
him to get
did
money.
speak to Reginald at the top.
Of course I did.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jack.
At this point, I really just don't want him to get the money. Like, I don't care where it goes, but I don't like him enough to be like, yeah, you deserve this. Like, I don't like
Walker
him.
likes him because he's a businessman. And he's
He's
trying
also
to
being
do...
an ass.
Coming off of that. He's a little upset right now.
Yeah, like,
threatened
I
your life
get
at
that.
least twice.
That's why I wanted Belle to actually find him.
Like, Belle actually kind of liked him, and now she feels really bad, because, again, she didn't know what had happened to the guy's head, and she didn't know that he was part of that faction.
Nope.
But Belle did
Yeah,
know
what's
she
the
killed
faction
someone.
stand for?
Nope. I was ready for that bomb to go off, and that was just the perfect time.
What does that faction actually stand for?
Can Walker make a history check or something? Because the people I know?
Yeah.
At advantage?
And actually, I can at this point.
At advantage.
Because you have to run into the brigand DRF at some point or another.
This makes sense.
And I know, like, you might be upset with Solon on that, but that was very in character for Solon.
Yeah, I know. I can't be upset at him.
I'm on
He
Solon's
really played it.
side.
No, but no, this just got real interesting.
Okay. So Belle got a 15. I got a 12.
I'm vlogging.
Zesk needs to roll one more time with advantage.
Oh, I had advantage?
Well, no, I don't think River would get advantage for that.
I definitely didn't think so.
No.
Oh, okay. So
I also get advantage because
The
of the
two
people
people
I
who
know.
would have advantage are you because of trade, and Belle because criminal background.
well, I got a 12 and he got a 15. So
Yeah, and this is also the reason, like, why Jarlax, when I call him Jarl, by the way, just because it's easier to say. Jarl knows a lot about you guys because he's got spies everywhere.
I bet you like him less. What the fuck? Spying on people? This dude is a creeper.
okay, so
he knows about the drop charges. He knows who Belle is, what her rank is.
Very low.
He knows who River is.
I don't think there's a lot to River, so that's fair.
he's like an outlet.
Yeah. River's kind of an enigma.
Where'd he come from? I don't know.
It's really fun having this type of a. I realize it's a bad guy, but it's really fun having a little BBEG who is chaotic neutral. He's not actually evil alignment.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, of course not.
And
He's being an ass to us.
Is knowledgeable.
But
Yeah, he's right at you.
Yeah, we actually did something against him. Of course he's going to be mad at us. I'm
That's
trying to
actually
fix
gonna be
this.
a mean to that
mean?
guy.
No. We're not in the wrong for self-defense. Hold
Finish
the
this
fucking
conversation, I'm
phone.
gonna hop out and go to bed. But thank you guys. I really appreciate it.
Why
I
do you
hope
think
have a
I